What is happening, La Familia YouTube? I am back for hopefully what is going to be a very, very quick video here. So, you guys saw the preliminary unboxing part before the talking part that you're watching right now. But we got to look at one more thing in this box really quick, and then we're going to get into the shoe. But we got there's you guys saw that there was a folded bag in there. Let's take a look at this thing. Pretty good, pretty cool. So as you can see, it's got the ILYSM.com, which I think I didn't check the website to see if it exists, but we're gonna get into everything on this company. This thing is crazy. Like, look at this. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. And it's got the big smiley face logo right there. So this is gonna be a really, really cool. This thing is big. Dude, this is gonna be a really, really cool grocery bag to kind of walk around with at the grocery store. And maybe I'll actually remember to get to grab the grocery bag. I always forget it every time I go to the damn grocery store. But anyways, you guys, so obviously we are talking about the I Love You So Much Tabi sneaker. Yes, that is what those letters stand for. The the IL, even though I'm saying I love you so much, I can't remember the acronym. But anyways, the ILYSM, that stands for I love you so much. So let's talk about my history with these shoes here. So lately I've been following this guy here. I'm doing this because I'm gonna put it in post, but I believe his name is Ron Chung. You're gonna also see that in case I got his name wrong. But I've been kind of enjoying Ron Chung's content. He does a lot of like, if you're not an acronym person, you probably don't know who he is, but he's part of that whole acronym crew with Arelson and all those guys. But anyways, he does a lot of really cool, like encouraging content, especially if you're like somebody who's in the world of design, whether that be music, visual art, graphic art, 3D art, whatever the case might be, product design. He is very much in the zeitgeist of those things. So he does a lot of like, encouraging content for people who are, going through the growing pains of, being in any kind of like creative field, basically, which is, I'm one of those people. And that I find his content pretty encouraging. But one day, I was looking at one of his videos and I was like, I'm like, I like those tabbies he's wearing. So I asked him, or I commented, I said, hey man, I said, what kind of shoes are those? And he said, he goes, oh, and he put the acronym, he goes, I love you so much. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, yeah, I remember those shoes from years ago. Like when I first started getting into techwear, I was actually on their website, or at least on their like profile page, on their Instagram page, and on their website quite a bit, because I was like, dude, I'm getting into the whole techwear thing and avant-garde thing. I feel like these shoes would be great. And I can't remember who I talked to. And this is why people, you're about to learn a valuable lesson. Who cares what people think? Get what you want, wherever you want. But I remember I was talking to another techwear buddy, and I can't remember who it was. But I remember I showed these to him, and he was like, nah, dude, nah, those aren't. And I'm like, why not? Why wouldn't these? I feel like these will work really well with techwear. So when Ron said that, that's what they were, I immediately was like, yeah, I kicked myself, because I just about 2 years ago, I tried to go on their website and I noticed that they weren't even a company anymore. So, but when I asked Ron about that, I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And then I started realizing something else. He looks really, really familiar. And I thought it was from the techwear stuff and just him being in that acronym zeitgeist. But it wasn't that. It was because all over it, I'm going to put it in post, all over the I Love You So Much website, he was always the main person modeling their shoes. So I was like, that's why this guy looked familiar to me when I first started following him. So yeah, so anyways, full circle moment. After I asked him about the shoes, I was like, you know what? I'm like, I really want to get those. I should not have listened to this other person that kind of encouraged me not to get them. And, and it took some scouring, especially because I am Bigfoot gang. Like I need Actually, what I found out, and if you guys see in the beginning, I had a 13, but I ended up having to size up to a 14. So thank goodness the place that I bought them from actually still had 14s in stock. So, but yeah, finally excited that I finally got these shoes. This is years in the making. Again, like I said, I should have bought them, to begin with. And it's weird. Like now that we're seeing that Vibrams are starting to become really, really popular, and I've done a video on Vibrams, and you guys can, find that in my history. But now that I feel like toe shoes and stuff like that are really kind of gonna really make a comeback, this year, like with a vengeance. Because I think like people are, especially with the internet and everything, people are trying to be as unique as they possibly can. So I think stuff like this in toe shoes are really, really going to make a comeback. And it's kind of funny. I showed this to one of my friends. I was telling him about these and how I was going to think about getting them again. And he was like, "Oh, you should just get the Margielas." And I'm like, "Why? Why should I spend $1,000, or excuse me, thousands of dollars on shoes?" But not that I don't like the Margielas. I do love the Margiela Tabis. But anyways, you guys, one thing I'll say right away, I'm going to put them on feet, so you guys can take a look at them. Probably that'll be the outro of the video. But just real quick thing I want to say, these are really, really great. It would be cool if I Love You So Much made a comeback, and because these are actually like really, really quality. In fact, they actually have a little bit of weight to them, especially with this the sole. And then also too, the insole is very, very, I'm not going to pull it out because they're hard to put back in, but it's got a very, very thick, soft insole in it as well. So there's a lot of support. And then even this knit upper feels very, very thick but breathable. So these are going to be probably a shoe. If you follow me on Instagram, you're going to be seeing me post a lot during like late spring, summer. But yeah, you guys, just wanted to share this, my history with the shoe. There might be some of you that might remember this company, but yeah, man, like I'm so glad I got them again, and I'm going to put them on feet, and maybe I'll come back and tell you guys if they're comfortable or not. All right, let's go. Familiar YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick on feet. I hope this video ends up being pretty quick, because I have a feeling no one's going to care about it, and there's not going to be any views. Which reminds me, please drop a like on this video so that I can pop up in the algorithm a little bit more with my my fashion content. So you guys, yeah, comfortable as hell. I mean, there's not much to tell. There's not much to them. But super comfortable. The sole feels really great on feet, especially with that insert. And that insert, or excuse me, the insole. The insole, by the way, actually has like an arch support thing, like right on there. So it just like there's like this thing that kind of hugs the arch of your foot. So yeah, it's they're great. They're really, really great. I have them on right now as we speak. Yeah, they actually more comfortable than the Vibram 5 fingers. I think with the Vibram, and obviously the point of Vibram is to strengthen your feet, and you're supposed to feel the earth under your feet, etc. But dare I say, these are actually a little bit more comfortable than those. But again, it might be apples to oranges, but way more comfortable and way easier to put on. Tabbies are way easier to put on than toe shoes, but with the Vibrams, you do get used to them. With that being said, La Familia YouTube, this is just something quick. I'm hopefully gonna have something pretty big coming, a grail of mine. I told you guys I'm doing no buy 2025, except for you know, certain grails. So hopefully I will have gotten a hold of said one of those grails, and I've got some content coming for you on that, as well as I'm probably going to do some reactions to some stuff I saw on Fashion Week that I find really, really cool. So stuff coming. I've been a little lazy. The state of the world is kind of bugging me a little bit. So that's also one of the reasons why I'm going to probably cave in and grab one of my grails, but we're going to talk about that in that video. So like I said, like and subscribe, La Familia YouTube, and I am out of here.